Alrighty, good evening once again. Welcome back to my C++ walkthrough. So now we'll be doing our final program, program 6, which is our file write and read. So this section is pretty much going to include two programs that demonstrate file input and output using the fstream library. So that's something that we're using that's new now is the fstream in this video. Um, so in this program, I use the off stream pretty much to create and write. As you can see, off stream right here. I use it to create and write a file called numbers text, which is right here. I use the for loop to write numbers 1 through 10 here, each on a separate line. And just for you guys, for the heads up, off stream pretty much just stands for output file stream. It allows us to write data to files. So here's that code. Unfortunately, I was trying to run the code, but it just wouldn't run correctly. I'm not sure what I was doing wrong, Professor. Just want to let you know that I'm not exactly sure. I'm not, super proficient with code. I just know, most of the code stuff, um, by doing research and just, figuring it out step by step. So I wrote it out here. I'm just not exactly sure why it's not coming up for me. But then I just went ahead and wrote the second program at the bottom here. And it says or pretty much in the second program, I used the if stream, same thing to read the same file, the if stream. I declare an integer variable, and then I use the while loop, which is right here, to read each number using the extraction operator, which are these, greater than values or symbols right here. And then the loop continues until all the numbers are read. And then when I run this and what is supposed to run correctly, it pretty much is supposed to create a file and it stores the numbers. Then when I run the read program, it'll display each number from the file on the console. So, that's pretty much how that's supposed to run. If I could get it to run correctly, I would show you guys, but for some reason it's not letting me do that. But this pretty much wraps up my walkthrough of the C++ program for this assignment. I've included all the C files with my name and the file name, and the video serves as a play-by-play explanation. So, I went down each line explaining what each one meant and what it's supposed to do. If it can run, then of course I run it to where you can actually see what it actually does. And that way you have a visual. But I'm just having issues with that right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped and helped you guys understand each concept more clearly, from basic output and variables to loops and file handling. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to reach out, Professor. If you have any feedback, please reach out. I try to do my best based off the knowledge I knew and some stuff that I had to research. Other than that, that's about it. So see you next time.